Hi Libras, this week we are starting Virgo season and we ended the week with our new moon in Virgo. So this is a really nice time because we are starting to ground into the earthy kind of season. We're moving out of summer now, unfortunately, for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere. A lot of you like this season, so it might not be unfortunate, but it's basically a chance where we're going to change seasons. We're moving into a more kind of slow, earthy pace. We're focusing on processing things rather than taking action all the time. We're focusing on the details rather than the bigger picture. And this can give us a really great insight into kind of what's working at the moment and what isn't working at the moment. And what Virgo's skill is really about discernment, which is to be able to look at something and say, okay, this isn't working. This is what I'm going to do about it. It's very solutions orientated. And you might this week and the following weeks get a real strong intuition about this stuff. Like it might not even, be something that is an analytical process for you. It might just be that, something happens to you and you're like, oh, okay, now I'm going to trust actually that this is the right thing to do. And I'm going to, take these opportunities and take this guidance that's coming to me at the moment. I'm going to move forwards based on that. So it's quite an intuitive process for you guys. So let's see. Okay. The Chariot and the Four of Wands. So major arcana. So this is obviously very important. And it's telling you to... interesting because this card is telling you to kind of move forwards and to take action. And this card is saying, but actually rest first, take a breather. So this might mean that in order for you to continue taking action on what you want, you do need to take a bit of a breather. You do need to look back at everything you've achieved and be like, wow, well done. Pat yourself on the back. This can even be on a day-to-day basis. Like if you've got too much on your plate, and you're trying to do too much, or you're trying to achieve too much into the future too quickly, trying to make things happen, this is just a reminder that it's easier for you to make things happen once you have acknowledged what you have already made happen and, congratulated yourself for that and, told yourself that you've done well and that you've been strong and, giving yourself a pat on the back. That's actually going to help in the long run. So have a lovely new moon. If you want a reading, there are links below. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you next week.